Why was Josh Hader traded away and available? Why, and they trade him to a team that they could easily see in the first round in October? What's up with that?
Yeah, this is a mid-market / small market team managing its resources. Josh Hader's been one of the most dominant relievers in baseball, but through arbitration, he was going to climb to $15 million, probably in that range for next year. And that's really high for a reliever for a team like the Brewers, got a limited payroll. It's interesting. There have been stories that the Brewers have been listing on Hader the last few days. They've been listing on Hader for 3 years. Like, they've told teams all along, look, if you want to make us an offer, we're open to it because we know at some point we're going to be dealing the guy. And it just got to that tipping point. He had really struggled in the last month. 13 runs in his last 8 1/3 innings, 5 homers allowed. So you get the sense that the Brewers kind of, got out while the getting was good, before Hader's salary began to climb. And for the Padres, they are going for it. There's no doubt about it. A lot of talk about A.J. Preller, the general manager, being aggressive, but their owner is, to me, one of the Peter Seidler is probably the closest thing we've seen to the Tigers' Mike Ilitch, and that it's cost be damned. He's trying to win a championship for his city.
No kidding. So isn't it amazing? We now live in a world in which the San Diego Padres are taking advantage of a mid-market, small-market team that wants to mind its P's and Q's for not just now, but down the road. And the Padres are one of those teams as a have. And the question is can they have Juan Soto? What's the scoop there, Buster?
Yeah, they are down to 1 of 3 teams that are involved in this conversation with the Nationals. The Cardinals are also in, and I think that, all things being equal, the Cardinals might have the best position prospects, major league ready players to offer for Soto. Some of the other general managers doubt whether or not the Cardinals have the stomach to give up the sort of massive prospect deal that would be required for it. You can't ever rule out the Dodgers are one of the final 3 teams. They got Yu Darvish. They got Manny Machado. Last summer they got Trey Turner and Max Scherzer, and they've done a phenomenal job of developing players, so they have the players to make it happen. I don't think there's any question the Padres are the most motivated team, and they could theoretically make it happen. I think, Rich, the big question at the moment is, are the Nationals under ownership mandate to move Soto? Mike Rizzo, the general manager, has said no, that's not the case. The team is in the midst of being transferred in ownership, and folks with other teams have wondered, do the incoming owners want that first big move to be them being forced to trade Juan Soto, or are they telling the outgoing owners, the Lerner family, look, you guys have to make that trade. We're not going to do that. Come on board and immediately trade the best player in the organization. I do think he's going to get traded. Most of the executives who I speak with believe he's going to get traded before the deadline as well.